Hi, Capricorn. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers always welcome. Please use my readings to manifest a love that you are worthy of and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. Let's see what our spirit guides have for you today, what loving messages they want you to hear. Spirit, I am here with my Capricorns and anyone who has found this message today. Please share with me any guiding messages of love. What is it that you have for us? I am listening for you now. I have a song of the sea, little bit of a listen to the universe, listen to the wind, listen to the birds, just listen. And sometimes it just kind of calms you down enough so that you can hear your own inner voice and you can hear the answers that you seek, because they're always inside of us. And I have old ghosts, releasing those old ghosts. So difficult, whether it's old childhood wounds or old relationships, but we all have them. They come out in different seasons. Spirit just said this could be a season that really bothers you. It could be this season reminds me of somebody and it really is hard. So maybe the old ghosts are coming. A winter's throne. It's coming into me with that winter's throne of you are in control, and it is a sense of I don't know, the sense, the winter energy is more of a feeling of, I'm going to say life ahead. I'm going to say it that way, that after the winter comes the spring. But we are in control of that time before something new blooms. We are in control of doing some healing work, or feeling better about ourselves, or being okay with being alone. And maybe Spirit's just saying, it's okay if you're in the winter season. It doesn't mean that the next season isn't coming. It's part of the cycle, So for those of you that definitely celebrate all 4 seasons, you know what I mean. It's like eventually the spring comes, but the winter has special qualities as well. It's time to be home, time to be warm, time to be more, inside and grounded. And, you do different things in the winter time. So it's just a different season is how I feel. And Black Wands redemption. Okay. Redemption. I don't know. Right now, it's a feeling of you owe it to yourself more than anything, that whatever you have been through, you owe it to yourself to find your own happiness. Okay. Find your own peace, something like that. Let's see what the cards are saying. This is the Hocus Pocus Tarot. I've been having a lot of fun with my Halloween decks. I pulled out all my Halloween decks and I've been playing with them all week in different readings. And this is the Hocus Pocus Tarot. I have a 6 of pumpkins, 6 of pentacles. I have a 6 of wands, 6 of candles. I have a 5 of wands. And I have a Justice card. So this feeling of, I want to say success. I do want to say success first. And this feeling of balance and equality, definitely. I have it in both the 6 of Pentacles and the Justice card, that there's a give and take in this connection, that there's a giving energy. They're also saying a forgiving energy. So some of you may have somebody in your life that you're waiting for an apology. You're waiting for somebody to admit something. And there's something going on with that. It's almost As soon as they admit their feelings or they apologize for how they've been pushing you away because of fear, I feel like we're going to get over something. All right. So maybe that's going to bring us back into the sense of balance and we're more equal. But for now, I feel like somebody's been playing a little bit of games. I do want to put that out there, that they have been pushing this away, a little bit of a pushing it away energy coming into me. And we're going to keep going with that for a second because I want to see why, other than fear. I have a Queen of Wands. I have a Fool. It's relatively new feelings. Knight of Cups. Okay, so, and I have a Transformation. There could be a feeling of fear of rejection, that you could be very, very attractive. You could be somebody that they really see themselves being with. And what if they give you their heart? What if and you want to be with somebody else, Spirit just said, you change your mind. You could date anybody. They could date anybody also, but they are intimidated for some reason by this connection. Maybe they've never dated anybody as high quality as you or high value as you, or that you're in a league that other people aren't in. But you wouldn't be dating them if they're not in their league. So that tells me that they are either insecure with what they have to offer, or they're just afraid that you are out of reach. Okay. There's a little bit of a, nobody wants to be rejected. Nobody wants to have a crush on somebody, ask somebody out, and that person says, I'm not going to date you. I'm not even interested in you. But they've been flirting with you, or they gave you the intention. So, but I feel like this person's just intimidated with this feeling of other people want you. Okay. And it could be they're jealous. It could be that they're jealous of your past. You have dated other people. They could have seen pictures of those people, and maybe they thought those people, you know, were pretty handsome or beautiful, or, you know, like, wow, like, you know, but they're with you now, Spirit just said. Yeah, I've unworthy. Our love will be the greatest love you've ever known. Do you have doubts about your worthiness to receive this love? So is it you? Is it you that is feeling that I'm feeling insecure because they could be with anybody and I'm afraid they're going to change their mind? But they're choosing you, Spirit's saying. And there's always that feeling of, yeah, anybody can be with anybody. There's a million people out there. But we're only attracted to a certain handful of people. Whether it's, we could be attracted to them physically, but then they open their mouth and you're like, what? You know, like, you know, I can't believe what's coming out of your mouth. You're so arrogant, or it's such BS, or you have such an ego that, you know, like, I couldn't tolerate you for a second. So yeah, we could be, but so we have to be attracted to somebody on all levels. We have to be attracted to somebody, their looks and how we communicate and what, how they treat us. I mean, there's so many different things that attract us to a person. So yeah, they could be with anybody. You could be with anybody. So there's a sense of, I'm just intimidated. I'm intimidated by, I don't know, you're a good catch. You're a good catch. A victim. I can't save you or fix all of your problems. Yeah, we don't want to invite that kind of energy in. As soon as somebody starts to open their mouth with, you know, this, and this, and, you know, it's like, oh, please, I got my own problems. So be careful with that. You don't want somebody who has a big list of baggage, you know, coming into your life. I have comfortable. Are you really ready to give up your old ways to be with me? And you do have to change. You will have to change. And if you are in a place in your life where I'm enjoying being single. I like the routine I have. I like my friends. I like my job. I don't have to report into anybody, but I want to date somebody like once a week. That might work for you, but it might not work for this person. So some people want more. Some people once a week, see each other on the weekends is plenty. But most of us want to be with somebody and to share our life with somebody and not just have this kind of, 4 times a month that we go out. That doesn't cut it after a while. So your life is going to change. Your life is about to change. I have a healing. I'm going through a process of healing and restoration so I can be in optimal health. Absolutely. When you feel better about yourself, you are going to attract somebody into your life that's at the same level as you. So if you are, you feel great about yourself and you are fit and you dress up and show up for life, it's a feeling of the person who you attract does the same thing. That's what makes you a beautiful couple. So you're going to attract somebody at your same level. So you want to keep that vibration always high. And, you want to be aware of your own mental health, emotional health, physical health. I'm thinking it's so hard. It's so hard to do all those things all at once, right? It is hard work to take care of ourselves. But we have to do it. We have to do it. Not only we have to do it for ourselves first, but for someone else. This is what I'm really feeling. I'm worried that you'll want to be with somebody else. And I don't know if it's somebody, the ghost from the past. I'm worried that you're going to want to go back to your ex, or that your ex is still in the picture somehow, or that you just are going to find somebody else. I did just get a sense of somebody who travels, who would have an opportunity to be with, they're staying in hotels, they're traveling, they travel for work, or they travel long distances for hours away from home. It was a sense of they would have the opportunity to have a rendezvous with somebody somewhere that nobody would know about it. But are they going to do that? That comes down to trust. Do they want to? I can tell you that when you're in love with somebody, you don't want to be with anybody else. The thought of being with somebody else is gross. Okay. So for most of us, and you don't want to be with somebody else. So I guess I'm going to say, put your worries aside is how Spirit just said it. Okay. And I know that's easier said than done. But sometimes we're worrying about something that hasn't happened yet. And I feel like that is the overthinking. That is I'm worrying about this person cheating on me when we're just starting, so it doesn't really make sense at this stage. So that's old fears, that's old wounds, that's the past, literally coming out and haunting us. I have a judgment card. I'm going to use the word trust. Okay. Trust your knowledge, trust this person, don't prejudge this person. Just because they travel doesn't mean they're sleeping with people. Okay. Just because they're on the road all day for work doesn't mean they're stopping somewhere along the way to be with somebody else. So just because they go out with friends at night doesn't mean that they are trying to pick up somebody else. So whatever that worry is, you want to kind of nip it in the bud. All right. So I have a 10 of Cups. There's my happy life. I love the rainbow always. Look for the rainbows. Just look for the joy. Look for the goodness in people. Something like that as well. And I have a 4 of Wands. So this person could be somebody that you are really, really happy with. And I think that that's what we have to get over this insecurity on either side, that I feel like you're going to reject me. Okay. And I think that we have to look at, we have found each other because we are compatible. Spirit just said that we're good for each other, that we're meant to be together, and that we make a beautiful couple. And I think that that's more important than worrying about that there's millions of people in the world that you could be with. Why do you want to be with me? Because I'm attracted to you and I like to be with you and I don't want to be with anybody else. It could be that simple. Let's see what else they're saying about this connection. You know, insecurity can eat us alive. And, you know, you'd like to think you're secure. You'd like to think that you have high confidence and high self-esteem. And then all of a sudden it like rears its ugly head in these weird ways. And you're like, is this me? Because I'm so confident in these other areas of my life. I'm so dedicated to my job, or I'm so good at what I do. And then all of a sudden these insecurities come in about our looks and comparing ourselves to other people. And it's like, oh, you know, but we're human. And we do things, you know, that don't make sense sometimes. And so don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. I'm not saying you're insecure. I'm just saying we all have those feelings at moments, those fleeting moments of questioning, you know, ourselves. I have no bringing the newness, angels blocking the connection. There's someone better. You could have somebody that you had been in a connection with, and you know that there was somebody better, and this could be your better. That's maybe making you feel insecure. This is totally different than what I had the last time. This is better than what I had the last time. And it feels good. It feels right. I have a yes. I have somebody missing you. Okay. So it doesn't mean that we are going back to that person. You could just have somebody that wishes that we were still together. You're the one that got away. I have a no, fear of rejection. That's what this whole reading is. It's they fear your rejection. Is it too late? Are you over me? Will you forgive me? So it's a fear of rejection, even heading into this connection, that you are going to want to be with somebody else, that maybe you are interested still in going back to this ex, or is this ex still trying to win you back? And they're going to wake up one day and you're going to say, I'm still in love with my ex, or vice versa. So if there's any exes involved and people are still texting each other, or there's unfinished business, be a little bit of a buyer beware. Okay. That, you know, there's a connection and it might turn into an explosion. So you've got to ask your person, are you emotionally connected to anybody at this time? And if they say, no, I've been over somebody, I've been single for a long time, I'm you know, haven't been in a relationship for a long time, I'm not thinking about anybody, you know, okay, good answer. Let's move forward. I have a yes, listening. They're choosing to follow their heart and not waste any more time thinking. Okay, so they're following their heart and they're going to get over this fear of rejection. They're going to get over this, you know, when they see you, how you react to them, and that you're into them and you're excited to see them, and they'll get over it. They'll realize that you really want to be with them, and vice versa. So they'll make you feel like they really want to be with you. So we'll get over it. It's just kind of a, I don't know. Some people have a very strong, high self-esteem, and then other people are just afraid of rejection. And I think that that's a really very real thing. I have taking roots. I feel like it's taking off. I'm going to say that. She does have wings on that card. So I do feel like it's taking off. I'm growing. We're taking off. It's I like that energy, this feeling of, I don't know, just things are taking off, you know, just it's moving. It's got movement. It's got forward movement. Okay. And that's good. I have restless energy. Now, this person looks very attractive and probably could attract a lot of people to them. So I think that's what's happening, is there's just a lot of people are attracted to you and they notice it. They notice that there's just a ton of people, but usually the people who attract that kind of attention, they're so beautiful, like inside and out. that they don't even notice it. That and the person they're with says, everybody's looking at you. And you're like, what are you talking about? Nobody's looking at me, So it's not part of it. They're not seeking the attention. Okay. It's just that they could be just a beautiful human being, and people are naturally attracted to them. So, or so it's a feeling of, it's not because anybody's trying to get all this attention. In fact, very beautiful people don't want the attention. And they, after a while, they get sick of the attention. They don't want to, a beautiful woman who is just walking down the street doesn't want to be whistled at, catcalled to. It's like, ew. So it's not in their energy to attract that. So I think it just happens naturally. I have prepare, get ready for this. Okay, get ready. And I have purification. That came into me as a pure heart, okay, that I'm going into this with, I just want to speak my truth. I just want to let you know, okay, I would admire somebody who is vulnerable enough to admit that they're afraid that somebody else is going to steal you away, or that, you're going to be attracted to somebody else. But that's just vulnerability. That's okay. I'd rather them say that than pretend everything's okay, and it's not. I have a 4 of Cups. I have a 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands again. Here's this feeling of achievement and success, and I want to capture you, and I want to celebrate you, and I want you in my life. Like I want you to fall in love with me, and you will. I have a Queen of Potions. There's my Queen of Cups. Look at the face. Look at the face on this guy. Yeah, there's my queen. Like, I want you to fall in love with me. There's so much to love. So there's the love. There's I'm feeling it. I feel confident emotionally. All of those things are happening. And I have a 10 of Pentacles. So here's this beautiful sense of we can have it all. We can have it all. So sometimes we have to, I guess, get over the hurdles. Sometimes in the beginning, there's like all these weird feelings that come out of the woodwork, and, sometimes there's a little back and forth. Sometimes there's a little game playing. Sometimes there's I stopped it and then I picked it up again 2 weeks later. There's like, I don't know, sometimes people don't get, I always call them false starts. Okay. And for some reason, I feel like a little bit of a false start in this connection with this feeling of somebody doesn't want to be rejected, and that you are intimidating somehow to them. But we're going to get over it. We're going to get over it. And what did they say? Things are taking off. Things are taking off. I have, I'm sorry for the pain I caused. Okay. So it could be that's coming into me now is literally somebody from your past that possibly has found out that you have somebody that you're talking to now. And all of a sudden they're filled with apologies, because I did have those apologies earlier. So the apologies could be coming from your past, that they don't want you to move on. And I always feel like as soon as you're ready to move on, it's like, somebody from under, like out of the woodwork they come. But the apologies are not enough. They're not enough to prevent you from going back. Not when I have something really good in front of me. And they said with this 10 of Pentacles, that this person has pure intentions. So I want the person who doesn't have to apologize to me for what they've done and give you another chance. I want the person who thinks you're up here on a pedestal and is afraid they're going to lose you to somebody else. I have an illusion. I may be quite right now, but you are always, I may be quiet right now, but you are always on my mind. So they may be not sharing their feelings. They may be just holding these feelings in and waiting to make sure that you feel the same way. So you see it as they're pulling back, or they're quiet, or they may want to make sure that no one else is in the picture. This person really isn't coming back. I have faith. I have faith and hope in our connection and on us. I know you have been brought into my life for a reason, and it's bigger than both of us. I know that we are destined to be together, and in faith on God that they will find the way for us. So did Spirit bring this connection together? And we always believe that. We believe in divine timing. We believe in sacred unions. And I do feel like this is a better choice for you. I feel like this is a better person for you. So we're going to put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your kind words and comments, everybody. Thank you to my Kathy's Angels for supporting my channel. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. And I will see you guys all again in another Love Messages real soon.